This is a fantastic warbird in this Durafly Gloster Gladiator, and I am just enjoying it to fly this fan so much. So let's go outside and get this fan flying. Let me tell you right away that this is a fantastic RC airplane to fly. It's so able to do things, and it does it with a really nice grace. And I really like to fly this fan inverted just because it's so well behaved. I think it's also a really beautiful plane, and when I'm just staying above the tree line, I think visibility is just excellent.
Time remaining 4 minutes.
This is an easy RC airplane to fly. The only thing has to be a little bit thing that you have to just be gentle on is when you are about to take off with this one. Of course, it's a tail dragger, so you have to stay on the rudder, but also when you have grass fields with a little bit of a rougher grass, not very well lawned, this one has a kind of strong tendency to nose over, and I think it's in part due to the design of the RC airplane, but also these wheels then they are a little bit sticky to the wheel axle. So in a way I would like to replace these wheels to have something that just rolls really easy on the axle, but on the other hand I think that it would ruin the look of this RC airplane, so I'll just try to figure out some sort of solution in the future. I think if you just fly this one on pavement, it's no problem. And it's a really able RC airplane, so just forgive me if I'm not flying this one just scale, which probably should be the most appropriate flying method then for this Gloster Gladiator. But I'm having so much fun, and I think this one handles so great, so I cannot resist. And, my aim when I fly my RC airplane is I do want to just push myself in small steps, just to improve my flying abilities. Because I think if I just would be flying scale, I would probably be totally bored with flying RC airplanes. But, yeah, let's just slow down then and check this one out. I think it's slow flying even if you bank it in tight turns. Yeah, it's just a beautiful one. Nice presentation pass of this one. As you can hear, I did replace the speed controller inside to an Avian 45 amp. The only thing that wasn't really too good in replacing the speed controller to the Avian then is the Avian. They do have really short battery cable, so battery changing is a little bit more difficult. So I might just swap back to the stock speed controller. On the other hand, it's just nice to have these telemetry readouts, so it's kind of a safety feature also. If you take off with a poor battery, you will have warnings.
Time remaining 1 minute.
I also have the E-flite Ultimate 3D. I think it's like 950mm, but this Gloster Gladiator is so much easier to fly if you do in the style I do. I'm not really interested in flying like 3D style with my larger RC airplanes, and I have kind of flat foam, which is okay, but with the larger RC airplanes, more scale looking, I just want to fly with some sort of sporty aerobatics, but not really 3D style. So time's almost up. I mean, I can certainly just continue to fly this one for a while, but let's just do a test approach then. And it's this thing then with this one. I know that, I mean, if I have too much speed and don't flare as I should, then it will just flip over, which apart then from some scrape marks on the kind of a rather top piece, it doesn't really matter, but it's really ugly to look at. So it's like 50% chance that I get a good landing. This is a great looking RC airplane. I mean, just look at it. It's a beautiful one. And when you purchase this one, I mean, you get this kind of mess of wires, which you're supposed to do, like wing wires on this one, but I just left them because I don't have time to just to fiddle with wires, which might look cool when you fly this RC airplane. But this one, it looks so darn cool as is, and just a fantastic aerobatic able RC airplane. And with gentle flying or just speedy, sporty flying, it's just great. And I really dig that this spinner cone then, it's silver. So when the light hits this one, it does look like it's a light inside the spinner, but it isn't really a light. And there are nice scale details on this one, guns, exhaust pipes, great stickers and everything. But they somehow just left out a pilot inside. So I found then this guy. I'm not really sure if I purchased this from Pitchler or where I got him from, but it was a really good match for this RC airplane then. And I put in an AR637T receiver in mine. So first I have an AR630, but then as I had the 637T then inside, I just decided to put it in to have a better reception. And I also swapped the speed controller inside, so I have an AVM 45 amp. So it's, I mean, when it comes to the features, this one is all up to date with like modern E-flite RC airplane. So I will come back to this one and show more flights, but you will really need to try this one to appreciate how well it flies. It's a beautiful looking one, and it's just super fun to just toss around in the air.